Welcome everybody, AEW Dynamite. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe I'm going to put myself through this another week, but here we are. Let's see, Malik will be joining me shortly. Brandon will be joining me shortly. But William Regal helped MJF win the belt last on Saturday or Sunday, like Saturday. So. I'm gonna do the sharing shit. Hold on.
Who doesn't have time to come to places such as
It's a good. I like this already, William Regal.
Mr. Freeman at the moment. Major motion picture.
Here we are, watching William Regal talk shit.
You're all wondering, what is the union between myself and Mr. Freeman?
Fuck you, Regal, huh? They must be real pinched at this guy, huh?
What I can tell you is this.
What I can't tell you is this.
A number of weeks ago, I sent an email
I gotta
to
smoke
Mr.
weed.
Freeman.
I'm gonna put myself through another 2 hours of this bullshit, and I need to be high.
Will you be until next week? Explain everything.
Well, you know what I don't understand, and maybe when Malik gets in here, I can talk to him about it. Is when the fuck did we? Are we okay with the champions not being here every week? What happened to pro wrestling? Please explain. Somebody explain it to me. I guess here comes Maxley, John Maxley, John Maxley. John Max, thanks for everybody hanging out. Just leave some comments, man. Throw a thumbs up, even if you don't enjoy it. Just give me a pity thumbs. Or if this guy's gonna be like, I'm gonna kick your ass. You fucked me out of the belt, you piece of shit. There you are. How you doing, babes? How's it going? Watching some AEW, subjecting myself to this garbage. Smoking weed. You know. The usual. I have to give you my Verizon files so you can watch this bullshit along with me. If I have to suffer, so do you. Yeah. If I have to suffer, so do you. I'm just kidding. You don't have to watch this shit. I would never subject anybody to this. I wonder if William Regal is not. He's never going to wrestle again. I don't think he would. Well, it looks like. Danielson's going to turn, maybe? Imagine. That's interesting. Danielson's breaking up the little scrum here between Mox and William Regal. After William Regal cost Mox the belt. Oh, he just pushed him. Uh-oh. They were in a faction called the Blackpool Combat Club. I think it was a dumb name, dumb faction. But now the leader turned on them because technically the Blackpool Combat Club was William Regal's thing, and William Regal turned. So let's see why. We're not getting a reason explanation why. This is Daniel Bryan was also in it. He's trying to figure it out. So let's see. Said he's pulling the. Oh, thank you. Little purple, little blue. Like this little setup. 80s. Actually, it's the AEW Dynamite colors. Very bright. Although they're very orange today because it's Thanksgiving Eve. So they're going with a fall look. It's very warm.
MJF's a master manipulator. And he's proved that time and time again. Please. Please.
Oh, shit, he smacked him. Why would you smack him and then say sorry? What a pussy this guy is right now. What a fucking pussy. He's gonna turn. He's gonna join William Regal. You watch.
I don't care what they're doing. You know those struggles. The struggles you've dealt with.
I did not clean out my water
You know
pipe.
what? My dad.
Huh. It's gotta look like this though. The message me on him, message me on the thing. You got it. It's gotta look. I love this kind. Look how disgusting that water is.
Had those struggles. I didn't understand. And there was
At this commercial, the next first commercial break, I'll dump the water out, clean the bottom.
Walk all of them out, and please just listen. Because of this man, I was able to understand my dad's struggles. And for the last dad passed away, I was able to love him because of this man. Now just imagine, please, just imagine somebody teaching your daughter to love you in spite of your struggles.
This makes no sense. He smacked the shit out of him, and now is like begging him. Who gives this shit? You don't have the belt no more. Go on vacation with your wife. I promise. I'll clean it as soon as this break comes. If you're watching along with me, tell me what you think so far in the comments below. John Moxley's getting talked to by Daniel Bryan. He wants to punch William Regal out. William Regal still looks like he could go, but he'd probably have a heart attack and die today.
Lordship, I want one thing from you. You to run. As far away as you can, and you never, ever come back. Keep on walking.
Man, if he goes back to WWE, it'll be funny. You want me to walk, so I walk all the way back to WWE. Fuck you, John Moxley.
Man, heavy. That's serious. Regal Park, good break in my opinion. Thanks to Danielson. I agree with you there. He was ready to tear Regal limb from limb.
And Brian should kick him in the face. Fatu! This is for talking about my dad. Why the fuck would I want to see these guys fight 7 times? Oh my god. Total Homo Ishii! Stop with you and your hand and mine, of course I will. What the fuck is this?
I wanted to grab a word with you. We all saw what happened at Full Gear between you and Swerve. I just want to know where your head's at. I mean, this has been bubbling under the surface for some time and finally came to a head at Full Gear. Where do you and Swerve stand?
This Swerve guy is so overrated. Kenny could have been the white Keith Lee if he would have just focused.
It's tough.
It makes no sense. Oh my god, AEW, you're the fucking worst. This fucking show is so stupid. Who's the All Atlantic champion? The Jericho Appreciation Society. The epitome of sports entertainers. Thank you for everybody coming through. Please leave oh my goodness gracious, this guy's fucking wrestling again. Jack Swagger. Wow, this is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Just listen to the smooth stylings of the shitty AEW show. I'm gonna watch that on my phone. Oh god. Fucking Orange Cassidy.
AEW wins for the All-Atlantic Champion. His defense of the AEW All-Atlantic Championship, he's defended it against Roosh and number 10 of the Dark Order in a three-way match. Which of sorts of Ray Fenix in a three-way match. Katsuyori Shibata from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and most recently against Lee Johnson. But Taz against Jake Hager, perhaps the best dual wrestler. AEW roster, this is going to be Orange Cassidy's biggest test. Yeah, this is tough. This is going to be real tough for the All-Atlantic Champion right now, Orange Cassidy. Looking at a guy like Hager, you know, he set University of Oklahoma's record with 30 pins in a season in '06. I mean, it moved to an NCAA All-American honors. I mean, this guy is MMA success. Hager, big, powerful, strong, former World Heavyweight Champion. Shibata, he's a bad man. We say so many times that when you're quick, stay away from the big guy, then you really got to stay away from the reach of Jake Hager. Well, I would normally say, right, if you're giving up that much size, take the guy down to the mat. Whereas that alleviates size. Good luck doing that with Hager. And remember this Friday, special start time for Rampage, Black Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. This makes an excellent gift. Our two West Coast debuts announced for next year. First, at the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona on Wednesday. For these events available this Friday, Black Friday, AEW. By the champion, Orange Cassidy, back up to Hager, just bodied the man.
Hold on. I'm done. Nice and clean. It's like Jake Hager's fighting his little brother right now. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It sucks. That's how I really feel. Yeah. Don't you do that. Test this out. Magic Matt Menard. The Jericho Appreciation Society. Who else is joining us? Me, Dominique, who else? You know, if you were to give me a new water pipe, Dave, you should give them the one with the ice. I miss those. They're not cheap. Ice pipes are not cheap. Jake Hager versus Cassidy. Bah, bah, bah. Shut up. You know what else I need? I need butane for my life. Because somebody goes, I don't have any more butane. You know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to right now. Right? During the commercial break, I'm going to lecture you. Not wasting people's butane. Why the fuck am I looking at Kim Kardashian's disgusting mother right now? She's on my television screen. Don't trust them. Pacifico is a crisp golden lager. Brewed for those who know. This little bit of weed that I got here. Don't know the name of it, but I was told that it's the strongest stuff. Let's see. Where's Jeff Jarrett? Jeff Jarrett gonna come out today? Where's Malik? Speaking of Jeff Jarrett. Got me alone on this chatting today. That's fine. Don't mind talking to myself. Do it all the time. I did Spot Monkey Radio by myself before, and I will do it again. Like I would put this on, but the last time I did that, I got in trouble. So I do it again. Like you see when you see the top screen where it's got like the static and shit. I used to actually just play AEW Dynamite in that corner. YouTube code on, and they said, "Hey, no, don't do that." And I said, "Okay, don't need the channel taken away." And I really hate AEW. Should have put cold water in here. It's a little warm, so this kind of tastes disgusting. I hate warm bongs. But I like the ice. Little pinch. Little pinch of the witch's brew. Of the elf weed, if you will. Subscribe now. Dude, these guys have this tie dye. That's great. They have these tie dye jump track suits. They're fucking awesome. I would definitely rock those. Why is Jake Hager wearing an LL Cool J hat? Can anybody explain that to me? I thought they gave the All Atlantic belt to Pac because they wanted him to wrestle on the other side of the ocean. Why? This company makes no sense. I swear to God. And I don't know why I try to keep making sense of it. I blame myself for that. Yeah, I do. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I mean, I try to watch along with this and be excited, but I mean, you can't get excited when you watch this shit. It's such garbage. It's such trash. Trash. Such trash. Silly goose. He's such trash. Probably. I'm already coming up with names. Always be productive. Ain't that right, babe? I appreciate you watching these streams because you don't like pro wrestling. You don't have to sit here and do this. You can do anything else, but you're choosing to be here with me right now. That just goes to show you how much you like me. Sometimes I don't even like me. I don't know how some people wouldn't even want to listen to this shit, but okay. I was told by Brandon to always be podcasting, so I'm staying consistent with this one. Although I do got to get consistent with the False Finish podcast. I do apologize for that. But it's just hard to always talk. I hate having a conversation all the time through the internet. Orange Cassidy won the belt, so he retained the belt, I should say, because he already was already champion. I wonder if now that Joe's got the TBS belt, if he's always going to be on TV again. It's awesome that he's got a Jan Sport. I don't know if you remember, you might be too young for this, but when I was a kid, if you didn't have a Jan Sport boat bag, you were considered a loser. Oh, wow. The factory. I can't believe this guy, QT Marshall, still has a job with AEW. It is mind blowing to me. They shut his mic off. He's still trying to talk in the mic, it doesn't work. What a fucking idiot. Wait a minute, what is this now? Why'd the lights just go out? Somebody paid a goddamn light bill. I hear some kind of song, I don't know. Somebody's gonna wind up in the ring. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell's that? Oh. this guy returned, Aleister Black. Huh. They look like they look like a bunch of Abercrombie and Fitch models just crowded them in goth. I should say goth. Abercrombie and Fitch models. They look like fucking. This is so stupid. They get it wrong all the time. They never get it right. It looks like he bought all his clothes from that weird link that you get online where it's like post-apocalyptic clothing. Then you go there, it's like $40 for a sweater. No, 75. I'm sorry, like $175 for a sweater. That's like half ripped. What the Jesus Christ? Is in though? You think? You think that kind of clothing is it? It is weird. Weird the era we live in now, where like clothing that we wear. It's like it's okay to look like you're homeless. You look like a homeless boxer like me. I look like if Rocky Balboa lost all his money and then didn't fight ever again. I don't want to take any more fights. You know, I think I'm done with that. I think I'm gonna go sell barbecue. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, they're like the fancy sweaters that look torn and sleeveless, but have like that weird hood thing that sits and you just drape it over your head and has like a long hood thing. Like the kind of thing that you wear. It's like that jacket that you were wearing. He was just wearing that, but it was sleeveless. He had no shirt on under, you know? But he had slacks on and dress shoes. Is that a style? What would we call that? Post apocalyptic chic? I don't know. Because I'm okay with torn up hoodies and sweatpants. I don't know how anybody can move in dress pants. You just beat the shit out of people in dress pants. It makes no sense to me. Why would the fuck you wear dress pants? Huh. This is interesting. This is a boring night. Maybe dark wear. You're coming up with actual names. In here telling jokes. You're actually coming up with trying to come up with names for this look. Imagine showing up to a job interview like that. It's a stub style, she says. Oh, you're into fashion, aren't you? Just got that. You know all the words. You're a wordsmith. I don't know if Malik doesn't join me by 9 p.m. I might wrap this stream up early because I really don't want to sit and watch AEW if I don't have to. It's an actual name, yes. You're right. I'm just kidding. It's jokes, babe. Jokes. Come on. Get the sense of humor. But I'm sure everything has its own fucking subculture and shit like that. Like, I'm sure people still dress up like vampires and drink blood in the subway. Have like those weird like vampire goth parties. Where they like black out the windows. They put on that weird blade music. Just doing this like dance while blood powers over them, whatever the fuck. I actually used to have those called blood raves. I'm a jungle man, not a jungle boy. What the hell is that? Oh, ego. I'm really digging this Ethan Page now. I think Ethan Page is good, man. I think he's one of the most underrated guys on this roster right now. I still believe that Stokely Hathaway is Malik and going where? Going where? A blood rave? They ain't going there. We nuts. I don't think someone to get covered in blood at a blood rave. He's fighting Ricky Starks. He does this dumb pose. It gets me every time he does it. It's coming. Here it comes. Uh, how can anybody tell me that that's a manly pose? That's not a fucking manly pose. Ricky Starks, a little femme, a little too femme. I like Taz and Excalibur as a commentary team. I just think Excalibur needs to lose the mask. And Brandon will sit here and tell you, well, he wore the mask in PWG. But I'll tell you this, he's not in PWG. He's an AEW commentator, and he should lose the fucking mask. Just my opinion. You're a commentator. Lose the mask. Do the pose. Let's see. I can't do the pose. It's so stupid. I can't do the pose. You're gonna have to just go online, just type in Ricky Stark's entrance, and he does it right at the stage. Like some shit. He goes like this with his head, but it's like such like it's almost like Madonna's Vogue type pose. Obviously, it's way before your time because Madonna was Vogue in 1992, and you were born in 1995, so it's way before your time. Go on, go watch it. You'll tell. Oh my god, that is like a weird pose. Good. Go look. Malik is running late. So, just wait till he gets on. He's like, my name's all you go from Page. I'm Brian Cage. Ego Ethan Page. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I've had Artie and Jen play in the division. You two cuties. Shooting things. Like I said, watch Ricky Starks' pose and you tell me that's not a little femme. It's a little femme. When Malik gets in here, I'm going to ask him because he likes it. I don't know. Ming likes it too. I don't understand why. Three-way tag team match still to come. The Acclaimed Full Gear Rap Recap. Jesus Christ. Somebody showing me Proton Building. Proton Pack. It's the Ghostbusters. Yeah, it's a Proton Pack. Video ain't working. There it is. That's pretty sick. God, Proton Packs are so sick. Everything about Ricky Starks is femme. Oh my god. Oh, see, you looked him up. Yes. Metrosexual, I believe that's the term. Or is he just like femme? You a little soft, if you ask me. A little soft around the edges. A little too soft. It's all ego. Ethan Page is cool. He's a good wrestler. Ricky Martin, that's pretty true. That could be true. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but all ego Ethan Page is pretty good. My only issue with him is like he'll fight this guy Ricky Starks, and then next week on YouTube have a toy vlog with him and Ricky Starks going to buy toys at stores. It's like I know we live in 2022 in kayfabe. It is definitely beyond Metro, but I know it's 2022. We're beyond kayfabe. But dude, like, just do the vlog yourself. You don't have to have all these people. Especially if they're fucking. Especially if you're a heel, you're supposed to be a heel. It's hard for people to fucking like be intimidated by you if they know that you buy toys and shit. Because you still have like a kid, like a childlike wonder or whatever over toys. So like, well, how can you fuck somebody up? How could you be a tough guy? Because only pussies play with toys, you know. I just believe in the sense of you're into what you're into. Doesn't matter what you want. If you're a tough guy, you're a tough guy. But it's just this stigma, you know. And I'm surprised nobody has talked shit about him about it yet. But it's because most of the people who would talk shit about him also collect toys, so they can't talk shit. But he's got a cool vlog, and he does basically buy the same action figures I buy. That's why I respect him. But if I was wrestling, I would make a toy vlog. That's what I'm saying. That's the only difference between if I was a bad guy, I would keep my personal life very private so that you couldn't use it against me. That's how I would think in terms of a character. Like, well, if I'm supposed to be a tough guy, bad guy, and you saw that I collect toys, you would probably say that in the promo to try to take a shot at it. You know, because most people would, because they see it's online. It's for everybody to see. So I'd probably nix the toy stuff and just focus kind of like on that kind of content to push the character. But then, like, when I was done wrestling, then I would probably do all that stuff. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with collecting toys. I'm not judging you for that. I'm just saying, in terms of wrestling, like, if you wanted to imitate, like, if you want to, like, perception is reality or whatever, you want to art imitate life, it's hard to decipher. It's hard to take you seriously as a tough bad guy when you still have childlike stings and collecting toys. So that's all. It's a psychology thing. I'm not a psychology major or anything. I'm just saying. Try to use your head, you know. That's all. But he's a good worker. I'll give him credit there. Ricky Stark's a good worker too. He looks soft. There's nothing about him that's intimidating. Like if I saw Ricky Starks at a bar drinking, like, and he took his popper off the mouth of me, I wouldn't be nervous to fight him. Like I would be nervous to fight like even Ethan Page. Like I didn't know that he collected toys and stuff. Like when you know somebody collects toys, you know that they have like that humbleness. There's a softness. Like I don't say there's a softness, but I guess there is like a level of softness to collecting toys. You saw like a child like wonder in your heart. The toys still do it for you, you know. But I guess that could be with anything. Like if you still go nuts over shoes or cars or books, movies, you know, ornaments, knickknacks, dolls. I guess we all have it. It just depends on what it is. Also, I guess it is also because I'm not really into toy vlogs. I just never liked the idea of watch me go look for this figure. You know, I just don't like those. I think they're stupid. Unless you go to like a big toy fair and you want to like highlight the fair, then I guess that works. But I guess that's what he's doing. He's highlighting all these toy stores in the area. These toy stores could probably thank him because the toy stores he goes to go to like vintage toys. They're like, toy stores are not what they used to be. So like when you find one, it's pretty cool. Most of the stuff we get now is online. Like all my stuff is online. Like, I just got two pre-order notices in the mail for the Cobra chick that's with Zartan. I forgot her name, and Roboto from He-Man. Which reminds me, babe, you should check your email because you probably got the Evil Lynn one. Thank you. I try to articulate things well. I can say things. I can't write them. I'm terrible with spelling and grammar. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Malik's little brother, the referee, just kicked Cheyenne Jackson away. I'm going to put that status and tag Cheyenne and Malik right now. I'm going to say it. Stokely Hathaway looks like if Cheyenne and Malik ran at each other really, really fast. Yes, that is very true. You're very quiet. I like that about you. You're like a jack in the box. Boom! And your personality pops out. It's nice. Going for a high risk move, maybe a superplex off the top rope. I'm gonna write that status. I'm gonna write that status and see what they say. I just posted it. I'm proud of it. It's a good joke to me. I don't care if you don't get it. Okay, when you get old, all these hairs start growing out of your nose. Don't age. I got like all these hairs in my nose that drive me crazy. I gotta get like I see those videos with the Q-tips and the wax and just yank all the fucking hair out. But then I hear that could be bad for you because you're supposed to have some of those hairs in your nose to filter out the boogies. But I don't know. It's the price you pay for being an Italian. You just get hairier as you get older. It's gonna turn into a giant ape. No email? Okay, you get the email yet? Yeah, I got two for like I said, for the one chick from GI Joe, and then Roboto, and then I saw on the He-Man community that people were getting emails for that. That annoys me about fucking Big Bad Toy Store lately. Like, it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing because like pre-orders are saying like March 2023 or January 2023, April 2000. Yeah, they're all coming out now. It's good, but I was kind of hoping they would come out then because I can have the money. And I can't like cancel them because then when they get sold out, you're not gonna get them. And then you're gonna have to buy them secondhand for double the price. sometimes even triple. That's why I won't. That's why, unfortunately, I can't get Serpentor or Doctor Mindbender, who I want more than anything, but can't now because they are $150 plus everywhere. Twinkies and beans. That's gross. Don't send me that stuff, man. Come on. Ugh. This is a good match, people. Ethan Page versus Ricky Starks. They're finally starting to feature Ethan Page weekly, which is good. And he won the last 2 Wednesdays. This is a very good match. If Ethan Page wins, I think they're going to start pushing Ethan Page for maybe Samoa Joe, TBS belt, even Ricky. Yeah, Ricky Starks won. It was a very good match. It was a very good match. All right, so Ricky Starks is fighting MJF. Ricky Starks. Oh boy. That makes no sense. This guy makes no sense. He's so stupid. I don't care. What time is it? Yeah. Gotta have this match, and then they got their women's match at 9:30, and then I got their main event spot, which is Jericho versus some Asian dude. I say Asian because or Japanese. I guess he's from Japan. He's from Japan. I'll see Cheyenne pop. That's the truth. Like if Cheyenne started at one block and then the league started at Elkhorn, they ran real fast. They hit each other and combusted. Still be halfway we landed in between. I'm like, ah. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Uh, they said MJF was supposed to be there, then he said he's not. So you kind of lost me. So I didn't want to watch the rest of this shit. So I'm probably just gonna ride out this last 10 minutes, put in an hour, and then just put a bow. Oh wait a minute, Brandon's here. What's up, bud? What's up, dude? Hey, brother. Hey, dude. Hey, brother. Hey, dude. What just happened? Hello? You there? Oh shit!
I can't hear you. You've muted yourself.
Discord does it weird. Like when you have the stream thing going, like it doesn't work.
No, can hear you.
Makes no sense.
Hello. No, you're still. Hello.
Makes no sense. Hello? Hello?
Hello. think I'll go for a walk.
Oh, hello?
Hello.
What's up, dude?
Not much. I just got home.
Howdy.
It's been a long day.
You're not missing anything.
What did MJF do? That's all I really care about.
MJF didn't show up. Yeah,
Awesome.
William Regal started in the ring, and William Regal said MJF will not be here this week. Everybody
Just
booed.
no explanation for why he did why.
He's
Like
doing a movie.
oh yeah, that's right.
And then John Moxley came out and was going to kick the shit out of him, but then Daniel Bryan cut him off and was like, "Don't do that. He's like my second dad. Please don't hurt my dad."
My real dad is dead, so he's the only dad I got.
Moxley says to him, "Walk away and never come back," and he just left.
Wow.
And
The end of the Blackpool Cuckold Club.
and then this guy came back tonight too, Malachi Black with his group.
Well, yeah, because they'd been teasing that.
What is this thing with Bow Wow?
He started out by trying to hit on Jade Cargill through Twitter. Jade, obviously, who is happily married with child, refuted the advances from the 2000s pop star, and it's been a Twitter, Instagram beef since then. First of all, even if Jade wasn't happily married or partnered, I don't know if they're actually married. I shouldn't say that. The sizes
Yeah.
don't match up.
You know what else I don't like? She was like on one of those radio shows.
She was on the Breakfast Club. I saw the clip.
She said that she's not here to win over wrestling fans. She's here to win over the wrestling fans' girlfriend. Not gonna work.
Not wrong.
It's still not gonna work. Smart Mark Sterling is funny to me.
His whole gimmick is kind of funny, yes. Bad wrestling lawyer.
Or they just kicked Kiera Hogan out.
Oh no, she's no longer a baddie. My favorite thing, you missed it on Full Gear. Vicky Guerrero came out wearing a WWE shirt.
Yeah, they were wearing Eddie Guerrero shirt, right?
It's the what they have for Rhea Ripley. They changed the parody. It was like I'm your mommy.
Yeah. Because he's like, "Mommy wants some milk."
And
then she goes, "Come here." Whatever his name is.
I play with Rhea Ripley's mommy milkers.
Damn.
Damn.
Come here, damn. Why would you turn on your dad, damn? I'm your dad.
Just for some pussy.
I'm your dad, damn. I hear your boys. Your boys just came walking out. I hear the battle cry. My name is Kenny, yeah. Oh, here comes all the fucking
the entourage. I like how they do their entrance and then everybody else comes out.
Yeah. I like how Tony Khan now thinks by just giving people real music that's gonna like make this shit show you better.
The Wayward Sons was a
Kenny Omega was like, as a fan of Supernatural and the fact that my dad liked that song so much, that's
what he is. He is a giant nerd.
Yes.
Who just happens to be in very good shape.
That's not true. There's a bunch of nerds that are in really good shape nowadays.
That's true. Superman is a nerd.
Big time. He built his own computer.
That's not that hard. But yes, that's a
nerd thing. I'm not saying it's a hard thing.
It's a very nerd thing, yes.
It's a nerd thing.
Seeing as somebody who's communicating on a computer that they built.
He built it for PC gaming. It wasn't like he just I'm gonna build this because it's gonna help me with my reps.
It's gonna run the game I want to play at.
I'm getting this because it's gonna teach me how to do more reps at the gym. No.
So I can work on my macros.
He's like, I need this PC because I want to run The Witcher in full Instagram.
I want to play GTA at ultra on all high setting.
That's why I fucking got that. I like this like fucking parka robe that this guy's got on.
Oh, yeah, because when did they announce that it's going to be a best of 7? I completely must have missed that announcement.
I've just seen it now.
Yeah, because like I just remember Death Triangle won at the pay-per-view, and then Tony Schiavone was saying, I haven't seen a best of 7 since, I don't know, somebody in NWA that was doing it. I'm like, wait, this is a best of 7?
Yeah. He made George Kittle a mask. He's like, orale, vato, I like the 49ers, man. Come over here, I'll give you one of my own custom masks.
It's usually the opposite. Mexicans usually like the Raiders.
Yeah.
But I'm contrarian.
I'm gonna be different, man. Even though my gear says otherwise. Black and silver for life. Orale, viva la raza. Peel my potatoes and toast my salad.
What are you doing? I hate this. My fucking TV. There we go.
What happened to this guy's nose that he's wearing a fucking Rip Hamilton mask?
Pac, I think he might have actually broke his nose during the match on Saturday. Just because he was bleeding during the match, I just didn't know when it happened. It was very sudden.
What the hell are they talking? What is going on here right now?
I don't know. I literally just turned it on, and I don't have the sound on. No Malik today? Or he had to go to work?
He said he was running late, but he hasn't come on yet.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
Could be running late because he's running into some pussy.
Priorities. I get it. I feel you. I got here as soon as I could.
Here, just holding on the fork here.
I was expecting a 7:40 bus, and then only to find out that there wasn't 1 to 8. And I was like, all right, well, do I call my cousin and have her give me a ride in, or do I just
wait it out? You opted to wait it out. I'm impressed.
Yeah, because I feel guilty. Like, hey, can I get a ride?
I get it.
So I figured, all right, my phone's not gonna die. I have just enough juice to last me. Luckily, it was good conversation on the bus. So, one of this guy that was trying to get into Kingston at the same time as I was, who was very friendly. We have very, let's just say for security's sake, similar career paths. Would have been me if I was worst case scenario situation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But he was, guy was definitely drinking a tall boy of Guinness, that's for sure.
That's not a long day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to judge. Who am I to judge?
Jesus Christ. What a dumb fucking match this is. And these idiot fans are eating this shit up like, they're so stupid.
They're in Chicago. They're a surprisingly pro-elite crowd.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Oh, we don't have the sound on. Because literally Saturday, it was a substantial number of people chanting "fuck CM Punk."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. A vocal section of the crowd was chanting "fuck CM Punk." Then after those chants died down, a less vocal, less numerous amount of people were chanting "fuck the Elite."
Yeah.
but the fuck CM Punk chants were definitely far more prominent. So much so that Kenny Omega had to address the elephant in the room and he'd be like, look, let's not do this. Like, I think they're kind of, everyone's kind of realizing, oh wait, we got a little hot headed, you know.
I think they're starting to realize what I've been saying for a decade.
Wow.
That the wrestling world is better off without.
No. I think they realize that they could make money with CM Punk. Like,
yeah, but is the money worth the headache? That's the question you need to ask yourself.
Depends on the amount of money we're talking about. Because I could put up with an awful lot if the check is right. Like, I don't know if AEW guys get pay-per-view bonuses or it's like the MMA game where like two guys build up a rivalry talking shit to each other so to draw pay-per-view buy rates so they get a higher percentage of the,
CM Punk's mindset and attitude is just not something that fits within this new mindset.
Yeah, no. I agree with you there. But I think, would you rather them just be honest and just be like, I don't really need advice from somebody, or like, I think I've done a pretty good job on my own, and like in the case of Adam Page.
No, but like, you should never turn down.
Or do you like just BS the guy, be like, all right, yeah, man, thanks, like, and just be like,
No, you could be a humble guy and actually take the advice. Not be a dickhead.
But what advice is he really going to give him, though?
I don't know what advice they were giving him.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I don't know. Until I hear the advice that was being given.
Yeah.
Because Adam Page is not a complete wrestler. He could have been getting advice to help him become one, and he didn't want to hear it because he likes doing what he does. Seth Rollins had this problem too in WWE. Nobody remembers.
Yeah. No, Seth Rollins wanted to work a certain style, and,
and they beat it into his head, and now he's the best wrestler in the world. So maybe Adam Page should listen. So in that case, I agree with CM Punk. I just don't think CM Punk has the right mindset and attitude to deal with what these young guys say and do now.
Yeah,
he doesn't fit. He aged out. Even Samoa Joe aged out. It
was also been away for.
Yeah, he aged out. You just got you stayed.
No, not even age out. Like, again, the guy wasn't in wrestling locker rooms. For
you stayed out
7 years.
Hey, man, you stayed out too long, way too long, and then you came back into it, and now you just like it's like a guy who got out of prison.
Exactly.
And everything's different.
Yeah, the world is different.
That's basically what happened to him. That's all. And he was just, it's like if we brought back an old player and he come back in, he was trying to do like the shit he used to do in the locker room 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Players like, we don't do that.
We don't do amphetamines anymore.
Yeah. And he walks in, he goes, where are the greenies at? Come on.
And people are like, greenies? You mean those things I give my dog to help with his teeth?
For a chew toy that I give my dog to help promote better dog breath?
Better dental health for canines?
Yeah. No, man, I'm talking about poppers.
Uppers and downers.
Come
it's
on.
The next logical step for you.
What's going on in this locker room? Why is the women's locker room on the other side of the building? How come the broads ain't in here blowing us in the showers?
What do you mean? This guy's playing video games now?
Yeah.
I want to get stabbed in a shower.
Yeah. What bar we hitting after the show?
Oh man,
we'll go back to the hotel.
It's gonna be home. We're gonna get home. We're gonna get home from the show at midnight. What do you mean,
we're
bar?
Gonna get home.
The hotel bar.
We're all gonna go into our hotel rooms and play Call of Duty. What?
I'm gonna go take a nap because I want to go to the gym in the morning.
Yeah, what? I thought we were gonna go get hookers.
No, in athletes they called it road beef.
Road beef. That's it. Oh, we was getting some road puss. What the fuck is going on here?
A girl in every town. You're like a sailor.
Yeah. Got lot lizards.
No, it's a whore in every port.
Can you imagine? I gotta see if old lady Janine is here. She can suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
You I mean, in the days of I'm talking like the early days of cell phones, where like you have a number, you could call her. Usually if you're well off enough, you're paying for it yourself.
I found this number in a bathroom stall in Tulsa. Said for a good time, call this number. What's up, Felix? How you doing, brother?
Yep.
Addy Ming Games is in here too. Ming, what's up, bud? We're a Spot Monkey Radio AEW watch along. If you guys are watching along, tell me what you think so far.
Try it out. Beat on me, spit on me.
Give you a lock and a key.
Uh,
What the hell is this? Kenny Omega's biting Pac's arm.
I mean, yeah, he used to do that. He used to, when he was the cleaner, they said he would purposely shave his arm hair and then drag the stubble across people's face.
Yeah, well, because he's. I understand. It's a bad guy move.
Yeah, no, it's a heel move.
They're in Chicago, and people seem to be cheering them both. So I don't think people are really on CM Punk's side here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell who's going to come out the quote unquote more favorable side, but it's definitely not looking like CM Punk. CM Punk is definitely looking more like the bitter party. Like again, because Kenny Omega publicly said like, "Hey, we could move on to this. There's no beef. It was what it was. We would love to. Basically said we would love to work with CM Punk because we could make money."
They just CM Punk had the fucking weird attitude problem.
Yeah.
You know why? Because CM Punk wanted people to suck his dick.
Yeah.
That's what
he wanted to be like, "Oh my god, thank you for coming to making our show legitimate."
Oh my god, you're the best. Yeah.
We're kind of doing okay on our own here. Like, yeah, you coming in is a big help for us. It's going to draw us more attention than we ever had before, but they would have created something. MJF would have been it. Oh man,
I just don't think he was. I don't think he's built for today's wrestling.
No, or at least today's locker room.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, I just saw Dominique said hi to me. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi. I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich. I'll be right back.
All right, bud. What you gotta do?
Ugh.
This is ridiculous right now. This is a spot after spot after spot. Like, what the fuck? Let's rip his mask off and break his fucking nose a second time. Yeah. We have his mask. Oh no, his nose is exposed. We're gonna break it a second time. Are they booing him? I can't tell if they're booing them or not.
I agree with that too, Ted. You got to do this to be successful. He came in, we talked about it with the nose break. You feel bad for the guy who comes in the match when he packs.
Sounds like they're booing him.
I don't feel bad for him. I mean, he's one of the biggest hero we got. That's right. You say you, man. People
They don't sound like they're in them. Yeah, they're booing him. Oh, dude, it's definitely a spot fest, brother. Definitely a spot fest. It's not good at all. But I'm starting to realize that people are over both of these people. They're both over the Elite. They're over CM Punk. It's just not what it used to be. Pro wrestling is very, 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 very sad. Soft. Very soft. You know when I noticed it? I noticed it on Saturday when Mr. James wrestled Vanity and he lost cleanly. And I said, this is where we are. This is where we are. Men are so soft, they're just losing fake fights to women. It's crazy. How soft wrestling is. Like wrestling used to be filled with like fake tough guys, but like some real legit tough guys. Now it seems like everybody's a fake tough guy now. Yeah, this match sucks, dude. I'm not into this match at all, Felix. I wonder if the hard cam side is empty again. These buildings, they don't seem to sell these buildings out either. They don't seem to do well. Like I know someone said the Saturday show was pretty good. Pretty a lot of people were there. That was because it was a pay per view. If you kind of knew MJF was going to win that belt. This is terrible right now. Oh, Omega. Kenny Olivier. Oh, yeah, Phoenix just did the thing I told you to do, Felix. The dive roll through the ropes. The Teddy Hart documentary? No, where is it? I did not see it. Tell me where it is. Close this fucking door. Oh shit, he hit him with a hammer. Didn't crack his skull open at all, but he hit him with a hammer. And they just went up 2-0 in their best of 7. On Peacock it's on? It was on WWE? Or is it on just Peacock itself? Teddy Hart has lived a life, man. What the fuck is going on? What is it? Phoenix doesn't like win by any means necessary. You're a champ. Shut up and get the fuck out of the ring. Your fucking honor. There's no honor against Lucha Libre. Come on. All those rudos. All those dirty rudos. Okay, so match 2 is November 30th. December 4th at Winter is coming. Holiday Bash. This guy that hypes fucking the hype man over here, he just looks like a Mexican Andrew Schultz. I say Andrew in Spanish. Yeah, I need to learn how to say that. Andrew? Andrew? God, Tony Schiavone's still calling matches. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of the booth, Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone's even like, I can't call this. What the fuck am I doing here? I should be at home reading a Batman comic. Right now, Renee Pouquet. Renee probably was like, I should have just went back to WWE, but I'll just milk all the money here that I can and then head back. Andres. Thank you, sweet pea. Andres. Do you say Schultz? Just Andres Schultz? Is that how you say it? I assume. Oh, wow. listen to this. Why? Like, all women wrestlers dress like Final Fantasy characters. You didn't even cut a promo. You're the world champion. Could they make this more obvious? She's gonna wind up fighting. They're gonna wind up fighting each other in the end of the group, and Rebel's gonna choose a side. What side is she gonna choose? I don't know. Who cares?
Oh God.
I forgot they made a movie about Elton John.
It's gonna feel good, so good to sit down for more than 2 hours.
Elton John was gay, yes.
You're just coming to this realization?
No, I think I'm pretty sure I knew he was gay. Like he was like really gay, right? He was just like plug me in the ass gay, right?
I mean, I don't know
Was he the bottom?
which position. I don't know which position he chooses to assume. I'm not going to really envision that, but
when he sang Tiny Dancer, do you think he was talking about a tiny penis in his ass?
no. It was also, hang on.
What about Rocket Man?
Again, also, Elton was one of those guys who didn't write a lot of his best hits. Performed them.
Oh, really?
Or, like, co-wrote. Yeah, I think Bernie Taupin was responsible for at least all his major hits.
Oh, so he didn't write him.
Just like in the same way, what's his name? Jim something or other. Wrote most of Meatloaf's biggest hits.
Well, it's kind of heartbreaking when you find out that they don't write the big time songs.
Well, I mean, they were co-collaborators.
I mean, they
It was
wrote
in
the
the era
lyrics, but they wrote the music.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Or
like,
they co-wrote the songs together.
oh, okay. Maybe he was like, I don't know what to put here. I would do anything for love.
I was thinking, I met this guy, Tony Danza. I'm thinking about writing a song about him. I'm like, oh no, John, I don't think people are going to like.
I think you might want to change the words to Tiny Dancer.
I want
Really?
something that rhymes just like it. Oh, how about Schmeiny Schmancer?
Yeah. Felix Watts apparently watched
The Teddy Hart documentary?
The Peacock doc.
No.
My name is Teddy Hart. I could have been the best wrestler in the world, but instead I chose drugs.
I'm a fucking complete idiot.
Yeah. I turned into a complete moron. Now I need a cat to get on planes. I take a cat to the ring and I put it on the turnbuckle pad for everybody to see. It does a backflip like I do because it's my cat. Get it? I call it Kitty Hart. 9:25, right on the money. This women's match is going to start.
Do I not call it 9:25 women's match?
The Jericho Appreciation Society.
The Jericho Appreciation Society. For over 9 months, a revolutionary force in sports entertainment. Why I talk like I'm a wise guy from Brooklyn when I'm really
You
from...
know how I know these two girls are actually cut rags in real life?
Why is that?
Because it just comes right through this camera. That's who sounding like. I'm really high right now, so you gotta like.
Well, I was gonna say,
short-term
what's his
memory's
name?
going. But that guy, that Jericho Appreciation
The Jericho.
Society.
I forget which one of.
Magic Mike, I think his name.
Yeah. Daddy magic.
Ty Mello is just, you could tell, such a cunt rag, and then you could just tell.
No, I mean,
Anna Jay looks like the type of girl that will withhold sex if she does not get her way.
Anna Jay strikes me as the type of girl that would get mad at you because if you did something wrong to her in a dream.
Yeah. Like Jungle Boy's like upset, like, what the fuck did I do now?
Why am I sleeping on the couch?
You know what you did? You slept with Jamie Hayter in my dream.
What?
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 Why does everybody like this Jamie Hayter all of a sudden?
Do you really need that question answered?
I
think the
assume it's because she's got a big old behind and everybody wants to slap barbecue sauce on.
Yeah, I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Good for Willow Nightingale getting back on a roster job.
Get on TV. Instead of working dark elevation.
Yeah. She's teaming up with Sky Blue, who I would continuously get mixed up for that Cora Jade girl. Constantly get those two idiots mixed up.
I mean, if you put them side by side, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, right, you wouldn't. She'd be like, Anna Jay definitely is that kind of girl. Anna Jay's like, if you don't take me to go see NSYNC, I swear to you, you will never see me naked again.
Anna Jay looks like she would spend $50,000 on Taylor Swift tickets.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Jack! They have to put more southern twang on it. She's from Georgia. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I've always said this though. Like Brody Lee's kid. Yeah, Brody Lee. I got my Brodies confused.
Yeah. -1 or whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah. That kid's gonna have a lot of unreal expectations because of Ty Mello.
Yeah, for real. Ty Mello will fuck her when she's old and gray, though.
No, I don't think so.
You think her and Sammy Guevara are gonna last forever?
Brazilians, yeah, usually tend to. I mean, she's already been married once before, so.
Something tells me it's not gonna last. I mean, I think Anna Jay will marry Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Jungle Boy, as soon as he saw her, he probably honed in. How quick before you think Powerhouse Hobbs is fucking Willow Nightingale?
Could already be happening. Who knows? It's foxhole mentality, man.
Hey girl, who you dating? She goes, "That's flawless." She was not anymore.
You spend enough time. I think that's how it happened with Sammy and Tay. They were spending a ridiculous amount of time together. Conventions, shows. And he was just like, "Do I risk it all?" Hashtag justice for Pam.
Justice for Pam. Willow looks good. She looks like she's losing weight.
I remember when our esteemed co-host was barking up that tree.
Thinking game, yeah. What? She's a pretty girl. She's very pretty. I think like they don't have house shows at AEW, so she only does Wednesdays. Wherever they ask her to come, right?
And whenever they do, because they sometimes do the dark elevation tapings separate from. They do the old TNA studio.
Oh, really?
On the Universal lot.
And I was like, "Pia, kick! I know judo and karate. What?" Oh, I'm using it. When I'm done, I'll bring it upstairs. When I'm done, you can charge it. Oh no, it's never gonna live again.
That suplex was a little awkward.
What's awkward?
The suplex Tay just gave to Willow. She looked like she landed on her butt first. What's up, Pawn? Oh, goddamn! Can't wait till I just lay down. I literally was almost going to do this show. I know you're not paying attention to me. I'm just going to talk anyway to Vamp, so there's not this dead air silence. I was literally going to do this show from the couch.
Fucking kids, man, I swear. Breaks his plug. I let him use my plug, but I need it back. Now he's crying.
How do you break a charging cable?
Because you're an 8-year-old who shouldn't have fucking electronics.
Or hasn't learned how to take care of things properly.
You shouldn't have expensive things if you don't know how to take care of them. That was why my parents never bought me anything expensive. It was all hand-me-downs or cheap shit. They didn't give me G.I. Joe. They got me Army Pete. It was made of wood and he would splinter when it rained.
What's that from?
Jerry, from Seinfeld.
Okay, yeah. I should have guessed.
Yeah. Hi, Pun. What's up, bud?
Oh, God. Yeah, it's like I said, I almost did this show from the couch.
Yeah, it's hard, huh?
Yeah, because I had to wake up slightly earlier, walk to the storage unit, walk to the storage place, pay the storage bill, then walk to the bus, then from the bus walk to the store, then walk back to the bus. It's like I closed my rings today for sure.
Oh, dude. I haven't done that in a week. It's too cold to walk.
I was layered. I think I had this shirt on, I had a sweatshirt on, a hoodie, and my fucking coat. I was layered up today. On top of the 5 miles I did on Friday.
The fucking women are even doing super kicks now. Jesus Christ.
It's a move.
Oh,
like there was a period of time.
What the fuck with Jesus Christ with the super kicks?
There was a period of time when the body slam was the finisher.
That's not even the point. The point is like you don't. It's like a strike now. It's just like a punch.
Yeah, it's just a kick.
I hate this generation of wrestlers. They're the worst. They're the absolute worst.
Again, but that has been said about every generation previously.
Our generation was the best. Our generation was truly the best.
There's no bias whatsoever.
None. Well, I grew up in 2 different generations.
So did I.
I grew up through actually 3, which is the golden era, the new generation, and then the attitude era. Then the ruthless aggression era. So there's 4 generations of wrestling. And those 4 you could pick. The worst one was the new generation attitude era.
It was bad because of the characters. Everybody was the job.
No, yes, but then the attitude era was bad because everything ended in schmaz. Nothing ever made sense.
Yeah, but from that you got Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That ruthless aggression era was the best era ever
for wrestling. Yes.
Yeah, never been anything better.
But like Batista is the biggest like star that came from that era because you don't count Triple H in that era. How soon before they have women's tag titles?
Well, they already did.
No, they don't.
Oh.
Because again, I think they will have equal divisions. They'll have a women's trios title and a women's tag division, just like they have the TBS, and then they'll have a women's All Atlantic title.
WWE should have done something tonight, like they used to do for Survivor Series, where it's before Thanksgiving.
Mm.
They should
Tuesday
have
night, Wednesday night in Wichita.
something on Thanksgiving. Yeah, something on the network. That would have been pretty cool. Although I'm excited for War Games, I just hope it has a top. I don't like that they took the top off of it.
Yeah,
I want War Game. My War Games has a top on it.
yeah, it was a totally encompassed cage.
Yeah.
None of this lazy shit where you just put two cages together.
Together over again. What is that? Come on, that's not War Games.
It's just a double cage match.
Yeah, and I'll still say, and Pun, maybe you will agree with me, but the triple cage is a great idea, and I don't know why they haven't done it.
Yeah, because it's not like it takes up extra space in the arena.
Oh, it's so sick. Can you imagine like a WrestleMania match like that? Like in a stadium?
Stages. 3 stages of hell.
It'd be sick.
The Acclaimed. Everybody loves the Acclaimed.
The Acclaimed, Joe. Scissor me, daddy ass. It's hard for me to take this guy seriously, knowing that he's gonna go home tonight and suck his boyfriend's dick. He's gonna put it right in his mouth. He's gonna.
Here's the thing: is what I appreciate them because these are guys that put in the fucking work.
I also like them because they came out of Creative Pro, which is right here in the West.
Yes, yeah, that's the added. That's number 2. Local guys done right.
Trained
And
by Brian Myers and Pat Buck.
They literally made themselves. Like nobody made that. No one made them this. They were doing off air.
Did someone break Billy Gunn's hand so he can't scissor?
Yes. Swerve did.
Okay.
But yeah, they were doing this time last year. I think they were still probably just getting on TV.
Yeah.
Like when me and TJ went to go to Grand Slam last year, they were the off-air segment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they would come out do off-air promos with Tony Khan. Where like Tony would come out and try and hype up the crowd in between shows. They would like interrupt.
What? Why the fuck is he trying to hype up the crowd?
I don't know. It's his show.
So stupid. He's a mark. He's like fucking Billy Corgan.
Without the musical talent.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he doesn't have rage living in a cage like a vampire.
Billy Corgan without the back catalog of #1 hits. And the Grammys, probably. I don't know if Pumpkins have a Grammy. Oh, he's...
Oh. Ha! I'm back on television, damn it! You all knew you're not going to get rid of me, and here I am, back on TV.
Ain't I great?
Ain't I great? Last outlaw, even though I'm no outlaw at all. Woo!
Even though I stole that nickname from WWE.
Billy Gunn's like, hey, I'll fight you because I'm just as old as you. Billy Gunn's 50.
Billy Gunn is 56.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett's what?
Hang on, I'll find
Gotta
out.
be in his 50s. He was right around here with Sean and all those guys.
Jeff Jarrett is 55 years old.
There you go. 1 year apart.
Hang on.
They'd have fucking...
Let me just confirm that.
We can put...
50. Billy Gunn is 59. Billy Gunn is older.
Okay, Jericho on a pole match. Hey, I'm cute. Hi. I'm always cute.
The four hymns on a pole match.
Yeah, exactly. Roman.
The generic Viagra on a pole brought to you by 4 hymns.
Brought to you by Roman.
Swipes. The swipes.
Can I scissor you, crowd? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Billy Gunn is 60 years old.
59 years old.
He's 60 years old. He's the best shape in the ring
Of his life, yeah. And it's all natural now too. I think. I mean, he was doing like bodybuilding competitions, so there might have
Someone
been
needs
stuff.
to call up Tony Khan, tell him this Rampage is a little racist. Black Friday? Jesus.
Why is it gonna be black?
Jesus.
Oh no, it'd be racist if they put all the black people on Friday.
Oh my god, that would be so funny. Oh, that'd be so funny. Like main eventing Swerve versus Keith Lee.
Swerve versus Keith Lee.
Opening up the show, Lee Moriarty versus Lee Johnson. We're gonna put on Dante Martin because he's half black.
The Martins are half
versus the No Blacks, the House of Black. Oh my god. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Mark Henry in an arm wrestling match.
Powerhouse. Oh, he'll be on Friday. He'll be on next Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
On Dynamite.
On AEW Dynamite.
You will rest in peace.
Oh, finally fucking hours. Oh, Jesus.
Give you some time, bro?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That's 4 days.
That's 4 days. That is.
Hey. Whoa. That's 4 days, brother.
That's 4 days, brother.
That's a full schedule, dude.
For this place, yeah. They fucking keep doing this. I won't fucking need to work for TJ.
And be like, I'm working on the chain. Gang.
Just hope there's a bus when I get out at 7:00.
You gotta walk 5 miles.
No, well, from my house to New Paltz is way more than 5 miles.
Oh, that's true.
It's so way more than 5 miles.
Why don't you get one of those electric bikes like Cheyenne had?
I thought about getting one of them scooter things.
That too.
Yeah, that's what I thought about getting. But then I gotta take it with me and charge it and wear a helmet.
Yeah. You should get one of those big white ones so you look like a penis.
It would have to be all iridescent so I glow in the dark at night. that or I'm gonna get a Vespa.
Oh Jesus! You should get like that Steve Urkel car.
Yeah.
And open in the front. There's like a clown, like a little Matchbox car, essentially.
Yeah.
Like Power Wheels. I'll buy you a tractor. How does that sound?
I'm gonna look up Vespa sales. Vespa scooters. Only $250 for a Vespa.
That's affordable. That's extremely affordable.
That is extremely affordable. Yes. Let's see what the range it has. Recommended 3 to 8. Oh yeah, okay. So I gotta find one for adults.
That's why it's $250.
That's why it's $250. So an adult size one, $950. 150cc moped scooter.
Stone Pitbull. Who the hell's Stone Pitbull?
Tomohiro Ishii.
What is exactly a Stone Pitbull?
I don't know. It probably sounds cooler in Japanese.
Yeah, probably.
Now here's the thing. Did Tony Khan pay for the money for his song?
What song is it?
And he comes out to Led Zeppelin in Japan.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No. It is not. He does look like a pitbull, though, so I understand the logic there. The Jericho Appreciation Society. For over 3 months, the revolutionary force in sports
It's
and entertainment.
entertainment.
Beautiful on the inside, you are innocence personified, and I will drag you down, sell you out, run away. Jericho looks awesome, like when he's like not sweaty, then he gets sweaty. And you're like, oh, there's the old man.
Oh no, when he takes his shirt off, you can barely tell.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, and then his hair starts
he's-
sweating, and you see the bald spot in the back.
he
and you're
is
like,
very
oh,
much
there it
in his
is.
50s.
Yeah, there it is. It's like when Shawn Michaels would come out before a match and he'd do this shit, and you'd be like, oh, Shawn looks great still. Then he'd start
The match would
sweating,
start,
and you see that line in his head, and you'd be like, oh shit, there it is.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Yeah, that's how I started to know. It's like, oh, I gotta better
Yeah.
enjoy this while I still can.
Yeah. If he was a real heel, he would have changed this theme regardless. He'd be like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want him cheering it.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Because it's not like he doesn't have other songs that he has.
If Greco was in here, I gotta tell him that on Saturday, that Lucha Libre show, that Chinese girl was there. That Japanese girl.
Oh, hello, Michael.
I'm looking for Michael. Is he still here?
Oh, well, you mean? Well, he moved to Orlando.
Well, why? Because he found another you.
He found somebody who would actually fuck him. Someone who has money and that doesn't spend all their money going to wrestling shows.
Dude, she loves it, dude. I just think in my head, like, how many wrestlers' dick did this girl suck? Had to be at least in the double digits by now. Maybe triple digits. We don't know.
It's very true.
I mean, she flies down to Mexico for Triple H.
That's crazy.
Hey, man.
Oh, Michael. Hello, Michael. $7,000 for a authentic Vespa.
Yes, that sounds more like it. That sounds more like it.
That's for the brand Vespa.
There we go. Japanese style. I slap you, you slap me. Now we slap. Hey, that's right, slap. Oh my god. This is so dumb.
Well, I mean, that's one country that still treats it real.
Yeah. Don't slap me, you fucking dick. This guy is built like an actual pit bull too, just by his body. Look at him.
Yeah.
It's like he should be walking on all fours. He looks like a white ice cube. I have to tip my cap to his douchebag pencil thin mustache beard.
Jericho's like, oh, that like that face that he made after he kicked out. It was like, oh, that's real. That's real. Oh, I'm gonna feel that in the morning. Oh,
I still don't get why they wear weight belts.
I think he's the only one that Japanese guy I've seen that wears the weight belt. I mean, he looks like a guy who works out.
Well, that weight belt kind of blends into his gear. Doesn't even look like a weight belt. If I didn't know any better, I just thought that was the top of his gear. I just noticed it's a weight belt now.
Yeah.
But like when Cody wears it, like I don't.
Oh, I think Cody wears it as a homage to Hogan.
Even when Hogan wore it, I was like, why does he wear a weight belt? I always just assumed that he wore it just so he could take it off and whip people with it.
That, and it probably also like helps with back support too.
Yeah, his brother is a good prop. Whip people with it, dude.
You whip people too. It's functional. It's functional.
Dude. I take it off, brother, and I whip people with it, dude. Because that's what you got to do when you're in the NWO, man.
I saw something. Somebody posted a screenshot of like Dennis Rodman was on ESPN, and they were listing all the career.
It says member of the NWO. That's great. That's an accomplishment. He He was a full card carrying member of the
He was a-
NWO.
Yeah.
Had his own shirt, had his own merch.
Had his own shirt, own merch. Rodzilla.
The next basketball player to become a wrestler is going to be Dwight Howard.
After he's done dominating Taiwan.
Oh, that's where he's playing now?
Yeah, he's playing in like Taiwan, in the Chinese league, I think. That's Taiwan
Yeah,
has their own.
You want to make some money, you just go over there. He's like,
And he's like, yeah, and he's like averaging a triple double in like the 2 games. Just
oh, this is easy.
still got it. You get paid how much?
Yeah.
League minimum for this? Okay, time me up.
Skyhook. Right in. What's up? Tallest guy in this league is 6'1".
I can drive the lane again and not have to worry about it.
Got to be careful, Dwight White, because their center is 6'4". Oh, really? He's the tallest guy in the league right now. How heavy is he? He weighs about, crisp,
$180.
195 pounds.
$180.
Oh, really? I think I'll be just fine. Don't worry. Now they're just chopping each other in the chest.
Yeah. I'm man. You hit, I hit.
I see Evil's wife won the belt to Stardom.
Yes. No, she won the IWGP Women's title, first ever.
That was okay. That's what it was. Yeah. Is her name Kairi Sane there? Was it there?
Yes, it's back to being Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane?
Yes.
What was it in WWE? Wasn't it Kairi Sane?
Yes.
Yeah, right. I won the belt!
I am first IWGP Women
See what
Champion.
it is? Like, just go, all the Asian girls always go like this.
I like the diva pose, yeah.
Yeah. You know who annoys me because I think they think they're better than me?
Whom?
Zendaya.
Well, better than you, how? Like,
I don't know. I feel like if I met Zendaya, she would act like think like she was better than me, and I'd have to Izzy Mandelbaum her. Well, I'll show you who's number one.
I was in my weird Instagram, Facebook watch binge the other night. It was doing something with some guy who's like a New York City paparazzi, and like he tries to make friends with all of, like the celebrities and stuff like that. Like he's on a first name basis with Rihanna.
Riri.
Yeah.
Riri.
How's your grandma, girl? I was like, she's fine. She's doing everything else. Like I was like, getting 6 figures for pictures of Jay-Z and Beyonce. A picture.
I like how my alarm is telling me Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Yeah. No shit.
Thanks, phone.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean came over, right? He was like, "You want me to bring you a plate tomorrow?" I said, "I can turn down free food."
Oh, you're not going to your brother's?
No, but we're having Thanksgiving here.
Oh.
But, listen, black people Thanksgiving. Yeah, you
Oh, it's
bring
way
me-
better. Way better than ours.
Bring me a plate.
Way better than ours. Not even close.
Yeah. Give me some cornbread. Maybe I ought to eat your cornbread.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, yes, because you brought that last year. It was delicious.
Yeah.
We're not making that.
We are not doing anything.
We're just doing like a typical white people Thanksgiving dish. You know, your typical stuffing, mashed potatoes, candy yams, turk. I think a ham. I told them I want deviled eggs. I don't know why.
My dad makes very good deviled eggs.
Yeah, I think deviled eggs is delicious, and I think I wanted some, so I said, "You gotta make that shit."
No, my aunt was pushing hard for my dad to go over there. It's like, oh, we'll get the wheelchair for you. Like they still have my grandfather's wheelchair. Or why do you even
Jericho's chest is bleeding.
Yeah, that's how hard they're hitting each other. He's
Jesus Christ.
bursting blood vessels in his chest.
Jericho is like leaking from his chest.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a sign of toughness and masculinity, and like
How did he break the skin?
actually hit somebody.
Jesus Christ! I'd start punching that fucking Asian in the mouth.
Yeah, and then he's gonna punch you back.
Oh no, I'd hit him as hard as I could. I'd try to go for a knockout blow.
Yeah, and then he's gonna.
Yeah, no, I'd hit him with everything. I'd fall with, like, we would fall like Rocky and Apollo and Rocky one. So we both go crashing to the ground.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Warrior spirit, Bushido, man. Like, look at Ishii's hand; it's covered in
So
Jericho's
his blood. Yeah, it's sick. Japanese people are just different.
Yeah, no, it's a different mentality, for sure.
Now you're gonna try and clothesline this guy? What are you, nuts, Jericho? Clearly, this guy's gonna do it to you next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have no honor, Jericho. You
Yeah.
use bat. You use hand.
Yeah. Why do you think people are so afraid of Suzuki? He's really smacking the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, I love that guy though. That's my guy. Suzuki, I love that guy so much. I love that guy because of what he did to Asuka. Yeah, I would say that every time. Everybody's like, why are you like that one guy? Because he beat the shit out of Asuka. Like, that's why. And she was like, I'm a woman, hear me roar. He's like, shut up! Beat the shit
her
out
in
of
the
her.
fucking
It's so funny. It's so funny to me when like I watched Darius Carter literally kick the shit out of Christina Marie, and I was editing it live, laughing out loud. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, but that's, I mean,
Listen, if it's consent, they're allowing it to happen. They're getting in the ring and fighting them. That's why I think it's funny. I also think it's funny when Max the Impaler kicks the shit out of skinny little dudes. So
yeah, that's
it goes both ways. It's not just men kicking the shit out of women.
it's just as funny.
Yeah, it's just as funny when a giant woman kicks the shit out of a small man. I think it's hilarious.
Just ragdolls them. I expect her to like pick him up, put him on their shoulder to go. Now go home for snoo.
Exactly. I'm gonna take him home and fuck him.
I'm gonna take him and fuck him.
Yes, that's real blood. He broke his chest open by chopping him really hard in the chest, Dog Diamond.
Like, really, that's what they call strong style.
That's what they call a shoot.
It's not a shoot. It's strong style. That's strong style in a nutshell. As opposed to the King's Road style, which is a little more technical, but still just as hard hitting.
Dropped him right on his head on that DDT. This is not a bad match. It's very physical. I like it.
Yeah. No, they picked the right guy to bring over.
Yeah. Well, he was an ROH TV champ. That's why.
Yeah.
Jericho's only fighting former champions of ROH.
Former ROH, yeah, because he's trying to destroy Ring of Honor.
I'm surprised Jericho won that match from the Full Gear. I thought Claudio was going to win.
No. Yeah, no.
You know who I don't like? This sassy Aubrey Edwards. I feel like she tries to steal focus. I don't like it. Who do you think you are, Aubrey Edwards?
Jericho, who doesn't need to do this.
Sure. Nice fucking German. Something like the only time I like a no sell is when they get German and they pop up with the fighting spirit shit. Oh
Yeah.
I like just sometimes though, not all the time.
No, obviously not.
Nice fucking line, so Chris. Jericho has better matches like this when it's slow paced with a regular wrestler guy. When he tries to wrestle the young spot monkeys, it's not good.
And he's trying to keep up.
Yeah. Nice code breaker.
He tried to get up after that last German though.
He did.
He tried to get up. Like, I'm going to get up.
That's all made up gibberish I just said, but it sounded pretty close to Japanese, didn't it?
A little bit.
Thank you.
You got the tone right.
Exactly. As long as you get the cadence and the tone, you can
Yeah.
just say gibberish.
Yurashimase!
Exactly.
That was 1 year ago today. Was that episode?
Of what? What episode?
Curb. Yurashimase!
Okay, with the sushi, right?
Sushi
That was fucking. I forgot why they yelling at each other. Why did they?
It's just what he does. He just the chef started yelling at him, and then he started yelling back.
Yeah.
Yurashimase!
It's a fact. And then did he just sit back down? Oh my god. Curb Your Enthusiasm is great.
What I think, he's being sued, named in the lawsuit against FTX, which was this massive like crypto exchange company that
Why?
it duping people into belly because the whole thing went belly up. Like people lost all their money.
Shit.
So like they're naming him in the lawsuit. How much you want to bet that they use that in an episode of Curb next season?
Oh, definitely.
I'm the skeptical guy. What do you mean? I was trying to help it dupe people.
Woo. Kevin Smith was on YMH today. It was pretty funny.
I know. I'm gonna watch it later.
He was like,
I didn't watch the Tarantino one with Two Bears.
that was not good.
Oh,
No.
I like Tarantino, so.
Tarantino's not bad, but like he was really just trying to put over his current podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
because everybody has a podcast.
Yeah. He wouldn't talk about anything else. Like Tom was just asking, like, just to kind of even just riff. Tom was trying to set up a riff, and he was like, "I'm not going to shit on anybody, so stop asking." And he's like, "All right." And then he
Yeah, like when Danny Ricardo went on YMH, he tried to do the same thing, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. You're not getting me to do this, man.
Yeah.
I might have to work with one of these people. I'm not saying anything that's going to cost me a drive next season." Or
Robert Kelly, it was funny. On Robert Kelly's podcast, he had, "I will come up in a couple of minutes. Go upstairs." So I was fucking watching Robert Kelly's podcast. He was talking shit about Pete Davidson, and this guy that just he just had an HBO special come out. Some young black kid.
oh, okay, I think
I forgot his name. But he was trying to be like, man, politically correct. And Robert Kelly was like, What are you worried they're going to take his special away? It's already up.
It's already up.
Is Chris Jericho going to kick the shit out of the commentator? Or somebody's coming out now to beat him up? Yeah, Claudio. See, I knew
Jericho looks rough after that match.
Yeah.
This is like, why did I sign up for this shit?
Oh, NFL.
He already beat up Ian Riccaboni once.
He was going to kick the shit out of him again, and now Claudio comes out and punches him and sets up. I told you that's who he's going to fight. Anywho, that's the end of the AEW Dynamite stream. The Spot Monkey Random. So I apologize, Malik never made it. I assume Malik is still running late. He might sign on when we sign off. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. But anywho, he's out today. This week, me and Brandon held down the fort pretty fucking well.
I like to say so.
So anywho, take it easy. We'll catch you next Wednesday for Garbage Night Wednesdays.